seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you a new Rari, let you ride it, now you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing.
Boys, what is up? Good morning. It is currently 11 a.m. I'm sorry if it's like really loud in the background. I just finished my physio appointment. It's literally like a 2-minute walk from my house. It is a beautiful day and we have a lot to do. I just got upstairs. It is time to make some breakfast. I'm gonna be probably making some eggs. We got some vegetables and then some chicken breast and of course some OJ. So let's cook up. All right, let's start by making the eggs. Obviously gotta get some butter. All right, now the worst part of it all, cracking the egg. All right, that's one. Okay, that's spilled everywhere. That's two. All right, and all right, that's three. All right, next we got some salt. I couldn't find other salt, so we're gonna use McDonald's salt. All right, next up, obviously black pepper. All right, I mean, it's already looking pretty good. All right, boys, next we got some chicken breast. I'm just gonna let that warm up on the side. And lastly, we got some vegetable stir fry. All right, I'm gonna add some of these. All right, that should be good. All right, and these are done as well. All right, guys, and lastly, we got some sriracha hot chili sauce. I'm just gonna drizzle it on top of everything. All right, and there you go. Before we eat, I love checking to see how my channels are doing, and I'll give you guys a little bit of update on a few of my Faces channels. This is one of my main Faces channels, and it hit 75K yesterday, and we're almost at 3 million views for 24 hours. And this is another channel that I started literally like 2-3 days ago. It's a fully automated channel, so everything is basically run by the editors. I just really upload the videos, and it's finally starting to pick up some momentum. Basically, when I wake up, what I do is I go ahead and reply to all my comments on my main channel, the one you guys are watching on, all my Discord DMs, and then all my Instagram DMs, and that takes me about like 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and eat. Boys, I just finished eating. That was a genuinely like 10 out of 10 meal. That was healthy. It tasted good. I mean, you can't really complain. Now I gotta go pick up my brother from school, so let's go. About to hop in the car. I mean, looking good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do need to like wash it. It's so dirty. I still have the poop stain on the hood. But and that it is looking super duper clean. Let's get a quick cold start going. All right, here we go. Just hopped in the car. Not gonna lie, I'm running a bit late, but the weather's nice outside. You know, I'm happy. I'm grateful. Thank you to God for everything, for this amazing car, for food. You know, it's genuinely important to be grateful. Otherwise, you kind of lose, you know, sense of life and the path that you're on. Enough yip yapping. Let's get a drive montage.
More balls, I can't get the smell out my clothes. YYZ racing cause they gave out to close. New York is calling up on me and the bros. I left Candace, now my heart might explode. 3 months it's been since we even said.
Alright boys, I just picked up my brother from school, and now I actually have to go pick up my grandma and then take her to like the dentist or something. It's a pretty busy day. We have a lot of work to do in terms of like YouTube and a lot of my channels and stuff like that, but we'll get to that. But yeah, let's go pick up my grandma. I guess cue another music montage.
Oh, she wasn't good to me anyway, and I know I just can't picture leaving nobody home. This has to work.
All right, we parked up looking nice, and then we got this nice Corvette here as well. Oh, and a nice Porsche. What is that, a Macan, I think? I forgot. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Bro, but the weather outside is actually beautiful. Like, I'm so happy it's summer, bro. We're about to print, we're about to run it up, and we're about to enjoy this summer, like, no cap. All right, boys, it's been a while, but after picking up my grandma and my brother from their stuff, we actually ended up getting food, like some chicken tenders. We haven't ate them yet, so don't worry. I got you guys with a mukbang. They look pretty fire. It's a new spot, but we're just dropping my grandma off, and then me and my brother are gonna go home. All right, boys, I made it back home, and I mean, look at this. It's kind of like a ripoff of Dave's Hot Chicken, but it's basically a chicken tender, like waffle fries, and then like a slider with a tender inside. We're about to taste test this. All right, boys, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, it was actually really good. Like, if it was hot, it would definitely have been like, you know, a lot better. But I would say off first bite, maybe like a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's not as good as Dave's Hot Chicken, but it's pretty good. And yeah, I'm about to go ahead and just eat this, and then we're gonna get to do some work finally. All right, guys. I just ate. I'm on my PC now. The way I have it set up, I have my 2 screens over there, and then I have my MacBook over here because I like to have my channel separate. So my editor just sent me 4 shorts for 2 different channels. So we're gonna go ahead and schedule these right now. I like to stay ahead, so I'm typically like 2-3 days scheduled ahead. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule these quickly. All right, boys, I just did some work for 30 minutes, but my music revenue updated. It's always 2 days behind. So for today, technically, it is 56 USD, which is around $80. It's been consistent at that $80 mark. And honestly, for me, literally just using music, that is honestly amazing. I genuinely love the idea of the music deal because you don't even have to be monetized by YouTube through the ad program to earn from this. So like, I know like some of my friends who just have like 5 or 6 channels and they're doing like a couple million views every single month. And the music deal is just stacking passive income, to be honest. And even in my case, I have a lot of channels. Some of them perform really good. And then I obviously earn money from ad revenue, but then YouTube music paying me an extra $80 to $100 a day passively is like, it's actually insane. Again, I've explained how it works, but essentially you use the company's music in the background of your short, and then they give you a 50% split on whatever YouTube pays them. So if YouTube pays them, 8 cents per 1,000 views, they'll give you 4 cents. And that's essentially how it goes. I'll leave the link in the description. You do need to have around 1 million views in the last 28 days to apply. And if you're accepted, they'll let you know with all the steps and everything, and you guys can go from there. And it looks like we're going to end off the month with a daily average of close to $500. There's still like 3 to 4 days to go. So yeah, we're definitely going to pass the $500 daily average mark, which is honestly crazy. All right, boys, I finished doing some work. I spent about an hour. Now I'm going to quickly go ahead and read. I'm currently reading Tiny Habits. Pretty mid book, not going to lie, but hey, it's a habit. So 5 pages every single day. And then while I'm reading, I'm going to put my kind of like heat massage thing on my shin and my knee because I'm kind of injured. And then I'll probably do some more work, and then it's going to be time to go play basketball. All right, boys, a little bit of a plan change. It's like 7:45 right now. I finished a bunch of stuff, and I also helped my brother with like 2 or 3 of his channels. Now, before we go play basketball, my dad just pulled up, and it's finally time. We're finally going to be completely washing this, fully, and also cleaning it fully from the inside. It's pretty dirty, and it's finally time to do this. All right, boys, there's a little mid-progress update. Time to fully clean it. All right, boys, the car is finished. Bro, it's looking so clean. Like, this was so due, bro. Like, look at this. You can literally see my reflection off the paint clearly. And we got all the carbon clean. Got the wheels and rims fully cleaned up. And let's go around the back. I mean, just look like, bro. And then the back also looking super clean. Can we get a W dad in the chat? He went pretty crazy, not gonna lie. I was more in charge of the interior, so let me show you guys the interior. Bam. Bro, just look at this, bro. Beautiful. Put some leather shine as well on the seats. Cleaned all the mats as well, looking clean. Same on the back. Clean mats. We got our boy Boga here. And then all the inside cleaned as well. All right, and the plans changed a bit again because my brother left with my dad somewhere. So I'm gonna go play basketball by myself, get some clips for you guys, and let's cue the basketball montage.
Chrome heart jeans, I'm kinda done with them mirrors. Some call it crazy, have a ticket on some earrings. Added for a decade, had a plug when I was 16. PTSD, I ain't sleep, so I don't got dreams. 2 things I ain't running out, this money and this lean. 2 things I care about, my family and my team. We was supposed to keep it on the low, but why you scream? Ballin' like the playoffs, I'm trying to get a ring. Penthouse in Miami, pretty vibes wildin' out like they work for Nick Cannon. Tell that bitch to have a seat, I know that she can't stand it. Tell them boys to fuck them all, ain't got no understanding. Legend in my neighborhood, for real, free Shannon. Keeping my...
All right, boys, it's been like 2 hours since I came back from basketball, took a shower, did my leg exercises, which took me like an hour because of my injuries and whatnot. And then now I'm about to go ahead and do my journal quickly. And then we have a meeting for something that could be pretty good. And quickly, bro, I just want to let you guys know, journaling is genuinely OP. I've been actually journaling for like the past, I don't know, almost a year. And bro, it helps me so much. Like, it is one of the best things I do. It takes me 5 minutes. So if you're somebody who's, an entrepreneur and you're doing any sort of business, it doesn't matter, bro. Having a journal is so key. I genuinely write down all the amazing things that happen every single day, all the ideas I have in the future, so that way I can always come back to them. And I also write down like certain goals that I know I will achieve. Like, for example, like today is April something, right? So I'm going to write 25K month in May. Like, I would basically manifest these sort of things in my journal, and like I'm putting it on paper. When you put pen to paper, it's sort of like magic. So I would say get a journal, bro. Get a notebook. Just write down, good things only in your journal, ideas, lessons, and then just certain like milestones and goals that you have, and be consistent every single day. All right, boys, just hop off the meeting, and I'm not gonna lie, some very exciting stuff, okay? And I promise you, this is something that's not only gonna benefit me, but all of you guys watching, okay? So stay tuned. I will release something regarding whatever this is. I'm going to keep it super vague in the next 2 to 3 weeks, but it is something that will genuinely change potentially all our lives and be able to make us a whole lot of money. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I didn't have anything at home to eat, so I just ordered some food. I do have some shorts I want to get done today, and I do have to sleep early because I have to wake up at like 8 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and grind these shorts. Maybe get a little montage for you guys. Then we'll eat some food and go from there.
How you feel? I'm not mad at you. G-Wagon, matte blue. She get my rocks off. I buy her Goya.
All right, boys, package secured. We got the Wingstop. They had like a buy one get one free. Like, you can't say no to that. And then we got ranch with that, and then just a Coke. I'm about to go upstairs, and then let's give this a try. All right, boys, not gonna lie, the food is looking bussin'. I don't know why they put it in like 2 separate things, but I mean, you can't complain. Obviously, Wingstop ranch, and then we got a Doctor Strange. Life is genuinely good, bro. I'm just so happy and so thankful that like I'm even able to like order food, bro. Like, even that is such a blessing. And like, again, I just don't want to take anything for granted. I'm super happy, super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this meal, put it down my belly, if you know what I mean. And then we got some more work to do. All right, boys, I am so tired. It's like 1:30. I've been up since 9, and I gotta get up at 8 tomorrow. It was a really busy and productive day. I got a lot of stuff done. And I mean, guys, first of all, W view, by the way, I actually sleep with all the windows open. So in the morning, like, I wake up to the sun, which is low-key kind of fire. Okay, anyways, yeah, daily uploads are back. I'm so excited, bro. Like, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit 20K by the end of May. I'm calling it on my main channel. Things are about to go crazy, okay? So if you're in this YouTube short space, or you're, wanting to start, bro, check out, like, my videos are going to be the best place to start. You guys know I've been transparent since day one. There's going to be so much free information, so much free sauce. You guys really just got to lock in and put the work yourself. Other than that, guys, I just want to say it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Like, to be honest, you guys only see what you see. And maybe on your side of the screen, you might think that, oh, I wish I had his life. His life is perfect. He seems like he's having fun, blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, guys, that's just not how it works, Like, you guys only see the good. Nobody has seen every day of my life over the past 21 years, and it genuinely is just days of grinding, like, this is just me vlogging, my day from like 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. But what about the days where I'm like staying up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., just editing videos, learning, grinding? Like, that's really what it takes, bro. That's what you gotta do. Like, lock in. This isn't like I'll do it like an hour a day, 2 hours a day. No, bro. If you're trying to change your life, this is your life. This is, like, your life revolves around this, bro. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you're not going to beat people who are fully committed to this, who are spending their whole day self-improving, learning, getting better. How are you going to compete with those people if you give YouTube or any business or anything you're doing in life an hour a day, 2 hours a day? How are you going to compete with people who spend 24 hours a day? Like, okay, that's a bit excessive, but you get the point, I want you guys to know, there's amazing highs, right? But there's going to be so many low lows, right? And that's why the average person doesn't want to do business, doesn't want to do something different, because they're okay with that middle comfort line, right? But business, it gives you that high and it gives you those lows, and a lot of people can't take those lows, right? And even me, I failed so many times. I've had countless, like hundreds of setbacks in my life. And even now, if I'm at a down point or a low point, bro, it really gets to me. It really does hit to me. I feel like, mentally, I'm somebody who overthinks a lot. I worry a lot about things. So like, when even the slightest things go wrong, it really does get to me. And I want you guys to know, bro, a lot will go wrong, right? And like, you just have to mentally build yourself into that person who's like, all right, bro, I run into this barrier, whatever. We move on. We go next. We work harder, bro. That's who you need to become. And with that mindset, there's no failing. There's only getting better and better, literally, right? Like, at the end of the day, things will take, their own time. God has everybody's plan. God has everybody's time. Your time will come, but it won't come if you're not putting the work in, You got to do your part. You got to lock in, grind, just, bro, give it your all every single day. And when it's time, You will get everything and more, I promise. Anyways, I don't want this to go too much longer, but obviously I have to give you guys some motivation at the end of it. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. You know, these videos mean a lot. I love making them, and I love, you know, seeing that people, you know, actually enjoy them and actually are motivated and inspired. This camera quality sucks. So drop a like so I can buy an actual camera to record my videos. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a comment, bro. We're about to go crazy. If you guys have any video ideas, leave them down below. And if you made it to the end, you're a real one. Go ahead and comment view. You know, VIEW. Go ahead and comment view down below. That's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.